Today, we will discuss about One Piece, Chapter 1092, named The Tyrant Attacking Holy Land Incident. So, let's begin. Chapter begins with Kuma reaching Mary Joey's. Some guards appear to stop him, but Kuma uses Ursa's shock to wipe them out. Some celestial dragons are injured too, and Akainu appears to confront him and ask, "What are you doing here, Kuma?" Akainu fights against Kuma and melts part of Kuma's face using his attack Hellhound. The same attack he used against Whitebeard. Kuma doesn't defend, he just runs and then disappears. Some celestial dragons are shouting at Akainu for failing to capture Kuma. It seems Mary Joey's food reserves are at a minimum too. We see a little flashback that takes place after Akainu captured Bonnie 2 years ago. Akainu told Bonnie that her dad willingly underwent his modifications. Cut to Egghead Island. Luffy fighting Kizaru in his gear, 4th Snake Man. They fight during several panels of the chapter. Kizaru has light on both of his hands and blocks all Luffy's attacks with his arms. It seems both are using Color of Haki. They don't use any new attacks. Kizaru says to Luffy, "You're very tough to fight, as expected of a man who defeated Kaido." Then he flies very far away from Egghead Island to charge his next attack. Then Kizaru flies back to Egghead and kicks Luffy Snake Man with full force while saying, "Speed is power." Luffy is blown through Vega Force 0-1, destroying the robot completely, and Frankie is still inside the robot. Thousand Sunny is okay because it lands on island clouds. We can see 2 flashback panels of Vegapunk showing Vega Force 0 to Kizaru and saying it's humanity's giant robot of dreams. Back to present, still searching for Vegapunk, and he meets Bonnie and said, "You've grown so much? Kids nowadays surely grow so fast." Then Bonnie attacked Kizaru, and Kizaru said, "Don't force me to hurt too many people. I know I already hurt many people during this mission," and kicked Bonnie, sending her flying to Egghead Barrier. And he warps to the middle of the control room in the Labo phase right next to Vegapunk, and everyone's shocked seeing Kizaru there. In the last double page of the chapter, we can see control room ceiling was already destroyed, and finally giant Luffy Gear 5 appears above them and grabs Kizaru with his giant hand. Vegapunk, Nami, Usopp, Atlas, and Edison are shocked, and their eyeballs pop out of their faces. And at the end of the chapter, the ancient robot's eyes power up after hearing Nika's heartbeat, and here chapter is finished. In next, we can see overwhelming fight between Kizaru and Luffy's Gear 5, so subscribe if you don't want to miss next chapter.